Morning teachers, I'll be presenting on bear infected ocular injury in Jharkhand. The study is not funded or not sponsored. Introduction: rural population in Jharkhand comprise 49% of the total population. 75% of the rural population live either population nearby forest has given rise to the frequent encounter between uh, human and animal, in particular bear, and making them vulnerable to the bear attack. Bear physically charge on all four, causing different pattern of injury on any part of the body, the most affected part being the face and the neck. Injury could range from minor soft tissue injury to the deep laceration, in some cases bony fracture and organ injuries. The aim of the study: to know the incidence, clinical picture, and visual prognosis in ocular and international injury in the bear bite. Subject and method: it's an prospective, observational, hospital-based, and interventional study. The study range from October 19 to February 2020. Total number of patients is 23 who visited IOPD and emergency. Segregation is based on the age, gender, severity of the eye injury. Injury are classified according to the beds. Depending upon the type of injury and the complication, treatment were given conservatively, medically, and surgically. Patients were put on for 4 months to monitor the extent of damage and caused over prolonged period. On follow-up, the post-traumatic complication in patient, additional management to the injury, and visual acuity at the time of injury and final visual acuity after the surgery were also studied. In the primary study, 23 cases of bear bite victim were taken to the account. Out of 23 victims, 9 were male and 4 were female. Most of the cases reported after 36 hours of the eye injury. Only 7 cases were reported within 24 hours of the injury. We did 46 eye on the 23 patient. A single case was found with adnexal tissue loss, and rest 22 patients had an open globe injury. Out of those 22, 9 had a closed globe injury on the other eye as well. This is the table 1 showing the age distribution of the patient with ocular injury. The maximum number of patients lies in 21 to 30 year of the age group range, and which is 16. 4% were in 41 to 50 year of the age. So total 23 patients were there in our study. This is the visual acuity. Visual acuity at the time of presentation. There were 13 eyes with no perception of light. 14 eye have perception of light present. 3 eye have in between the hand movement close to face to the finger count at 2 meter. And after the 4 month of follow-up, the corrected visual acuity after operation is perception of light in 9 eyes, no perception of light in 13 eyes, hand movement in 5 eyes, hand movement to finger count at 2 meter. In our study, 23%, most of the cases were presented late because of the visual prognosis was hampered in greater degree than those presented early. This is a graph figure 1 showing the graphical representation of the eye injuries. The 34% have corneocular tear, 3% have iridodialysis, 15% have vitreous hemorrhage, dislocation of lens 3%, hyphema 23%, and globe rupture 20%. Figure 2 showing the different type of bear infected ocular injury in the studied patient. Discussion. In the year in India, bear maul injury constitute only 0.1% of animal attack, although they are the most common wild animal infected injury. Out of the injury reported, maximum injury were due to the sudden encounter while doing their morning routine chores, and also when a bear perceived human as a threat and attack in self-defense. Among the cases reported, only one injury case where the victim was mauled when the bear entered the village residential area. We had administered tetanus prophylaxis to all the patients at the time of admission. Most of the eye had multiple type of ocular injury. Eye with lid laceration alone were some sutured with within 2 layer with Vicryl 60. Since the patient presenting globe rupture, eyesight cannot be reinstated. So after critical care and measure, the
Hello. Hello. Dr.
Sir, I think you are on mute. The presenter. Sir, you are on mute, I guess.
I think there is some problem in the internet.
Yes, sir.
Dr.
Possibly.
Shiril, I can't hear him.
Okay.
Dr. Shiril?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you were on mute during the last two slides, and we have some time left. So if you want to
Yes, sir. A better understanding of the nature and severity of prognosis of beer-infected ocular and adnexal injury will help develop effective prevention approach to the reduce their occurrence in the future. The people inhabiting in the nearby area of forest should be encouraged to do their activity when there is minimal chance of bear encounter, imparting knowledge and educating about the threat of the bear bite injury and tactics to survive a bear attack to the people residing in the close vicinity of the forest may lessen the frequency of the attack.